Aloha, Vibe Tribe, it is PinkBella. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and past 144,000 and beautiful divine goddesses. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing out this content. So I want to wish you all, I'm recording this on the 1010 portal, happy 1010 blessings. We have an opportunity as we are opening today the officially the solar eclipse portal, but the entire eclipse season, as we have a solar eclipse this coming Saturday on the 14th of October, and we have a lunar eclipse on the 28th of October. This will be our last opportunity to transform and transcend and quantum jump individually and as a collective until spring 2024. The other most amazing, powerful thing is this ring of fire. The reason it's called a ring of fire is because it looks like a ring of fire when the eclipse process is happening. And that whole ring of fire energy is going to be transforming all of us. The path of the eclipse is very important. It's going to be going over North America on Saturday and parts of South America. I'm going to talk about that as well. So 10 blessings. In numerology, 10 is about new beginnings. If we separate those numbers off, 1 is new beginnings, 0 is a zero reset. So we are being given an opportunity to wipe the slates clean and start fresh and anew. And there's something that all of you are really wishing for with your heart and soul. And I ask that you add to that the collective, that we manifest peace on earth and freedom and sovereignty for everyone. And if you haven't had a chance to do that, please do. If you also haven't had a chance, I'll try and link it up here, and if not at the end, to please watch the overview for the month of October, because sovereignty and freedom came in. All these messages came in super, super strongly, including the upgrades of our third eye and crown chakras and our throat chakras, which I have been going through since last Thursday. And that's been to expand my consciousness. It's been it's been moving density out of the chakras and expanding new neural pathways for me and for everyone else. Okay. So on that note, let's just look at the, before I go to that, if you would like to share out this content, if I haven't said that already, please do. Thank you so, so much. I so appreciate all of you being here and listening to this transmission. Okay, so the 1010 portal is giving us 10 days of transformational affirmation. It's giving us that oomph from the universe, from Prime Source Creator, from Divine Mother, to manifest and change our life, change our dreams, okay? But we're also now being asked to collectively work together, to unify together, to raise the vibration and ramp up our game. As we all know, there's so much going on out there in the world. My love and prayers go out to everyone. If you're in a place where things have unfolded in a very dramatic and sad way, my prayers go out to you, and I will continue to send love to all of you and light to all of you via my crystal grids that I've created here at home. Okay. All right. So on the 14th of October, what makes this so exciting is the ring of fire is going to be going over North America. It's going to be seen very clearly from Oregon through Texas. Okay, it's going to last for about 3 hours, so very, very powerful. And it's also going to be at a peak here where I am. I'm in the Pacific Northwest at about 9:18 in the morning. Okay, so to prepare for that. Also, if you're going to be looking at the eclipse, make sure you have proper eclipse glasses, okay? The annular solar eclipse will sweep across the Americas, where the sun forms a ring of fire around the moon. It'll be visible along a narrow path that crosses the US, Mexico, Central America, Colombia, and Brazil. Elsewhere in the Americas, from Alaska to Argentina, a partial eclipse will be visible, all right? If it's overcast and raining, you'll be able to watch it online as well. Now, if this eclipse is bringing up any fear, stress, or anxiety within your physical body, that would be ancestral, because our ancestors, some ancestors did know about these cosmic events, but others did not. The other thing is that you can use this beautiful energy to quantum jump. Look at it like it's a portal, because it is, to quantum jump, to manifest something that is really important in your life. And it's important that we co-create with Prime Source Creator and Divine Mother, because the universe, they're waiting, they're listening for us to align with our highest timeline. And if we don't choose one, it will be chosen for us. So that's what we want to do, is stay grounded and clear and take care of our health and use this opportunity to change our lives and change the lives of the collective and manifest new earth. Okay. The other thing they wanted me to bring up is Pluto goes direct today as well. And that's going to give us more forward momentum to change our lives and to anchor in our new mission codes as well. Okay. Let me just see. The third thing is we are going through such a massive shift right now. We're all being downloaded and transformed to our highest timeline, but also to our missions. We're moving into another level of our work and our missions. And one message that came in via Elizabeth Peru is your highest calling energy heats up through this eclipse season. Okay. So one tool that I often give to clients is ask yourself, if money was no object, how can you serve? How can you serve humanity? All right. And work on that, work on your game plan. There are a couple of other things that came forward to share with you all about this Ring of Fire solar eclipse. So that Ring of Fire, like I said, the whole Ring of Fire, if we think about it, is going to be moving over all of North America and South America. So it's going to change our lives. The last time this happened was August 2017. And just prior to that, I got the call and started to work with the dragons. So I'm going to be sharing a message from the dragons shortly as well. But I just wanted to share with you that in August 2017, right after the Lionsgate, many of you were sent frequencies to awaken and transform. And if you think back about how different you are now compared to then, even myself, and also when the dragons started to come in and work with me, I had no idea about this next piece that I'm going to share with you. Okay. But just a final note for this powerful eclipse is coming Saturday. Number one, you're revisiting energy from October 2005 because it's in Libra. That's the last time this type of eclipse in October was in Libra. Do it differently this time. Do it in 5D style. Okay. The next thing, life is about to renew for you. You're getting a renewal, a reboot, a realignment point. This eclipse doorway of opportunity is preparing to open for you. Number three, your personal transformation is about to accelerate and lead you more directly to the light and to your ascension timeline. All right, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to change the background. I'm sure that there's a better way to do this, but I have yet to figure it out. So just bear with me as I change my background. There we go. Okay. Right. Okay. So I had such a powerful message with the dragons. They started to come in and work with me hand in hand with the divine goddesses early September. And even though I've been working with the dragons and the goddesses off and on over the years anyway, it was a surprise to me when I asked, what can I bring in? What are the next messages I can bring in? So the reason I'm starting to integrate more divine goddess energy, because it's a piece of my journey now to move forward as well and to share with all of you, is that it's time. It's a time that many of us can embody more of this divine feminine Christed energy that has not been on the planet for thousands of years. And this is a gift from the divine mothers. So this can be equated to divine goddess codes, divine Sophia codes, divine dragon codes. Okay. The divine mother is inevitably connected with the dragons, and it became very clear to me when they brought me this message yesterday. So think back or remember a time when you were drawn to fairy tales. And I often share about Avalon and Atlantis and Lemuria. Many of us had wings. We worked with the archangels and the angelics. We worked with the dragons and the unicorns because everybody was there. The mermaids were there. It was a different time, a different energy, a different frequency, it was more 12th dimensional than 5th dimensional. It was a time where we could use the stargates and transport and move to other parts of the planet or the universe of the galaxy very easily. We worked with our star sisters and brothers. This was a time frame where it was very golden and the frequency was high, and the dark energies and beings hadn't arrived yet. Okay. So what I was shown was, as high priestesses, we had this connection with the dragons. And it's not that the divine masculines, it's not that you didn't, it's not that we all don't, but it's like, if we think about, Archangel Michael has his role of warrior and clearing paths for us. Other archangels help us with abundance, that kind of thing. So it was more that. So the divine high priestesses had their role of caretaking with the dragons, and there was a trust and a bond that was created between us. Okay. When the dark energies came, I'll try not to get emotional, they took down our dragons. It was very devastating for all of us. That's when we knew that everything had changed. Now, the dragons shared with me that they just went to a higher frequency. They just changed dimensions. But of course, at the time, we didn't know that. So I've already had to process my grief around that. Now, the beautiful thing is that we're all being prepared to reinstate and reinvoke the dragons to return. And that is amazing to me. So some of you, like myself, are being called to Mystery School High Priestess direction. Some of you are going to be called to do things in certain ways, and all of it is correct, because every group of us is being guided to do things in a unique way, and all of those pieces of the puzzle are coming from Divine Source and Divine Mother. Okay, so I have been working and doing personal earth grid work for years. I traveled for years. I was given a path of being able to travel since I was a small child. I worked diligently on both the Lemurian grids and the Atlantean grids for years. Right now, my focus is on the Lemurian grids, but I will be working on other grids. Okay. So many divine souls are out there doing grid work that are not online. Many are teaching their version of doing grid work, and all is needed. All is needed. Okay, because some versions are to go in and clean up and be warriors and clean out. Others of us are anchoring in new grid frequencies via the Divine Mother. Okay, and that's part of my role right now. So what I find beautiful and fascinating is I didn't know that we were all being called to kind of do this around the same time. So fascinating to me, because I as a creator don't focus a lot out there. I don't focus on what other people are creating or downloading, because I'm in the process in my own reality of being given my messages from the Divine Mother and from Prime Source to create, co-create, and transmissions are created for all of you that way. Okay. But it's been brought to my attention in the last few days that many of us are sort of sharing about the same things. So that warms my heart, that the dragons are bringing messages to all of us. So currently, I have was guided a couple of weeks ago to create an assignment to start to work on bringing in the divine feminine goddess codes on a great assignment, and that's for Lemuria. And you can check that out. That's on my website. It is for divine goddesses at this time, but I will be creating one-offs for all of us to work on different grid assignments as well. Okay. But the dragons have also come in now. And so I was waiting for a date. They just gave me the date yesterday because I got through the healing and the clearing and the alignment with them. So the dragons are going to be working with us on that assignment, and they're also going to be working with me, with all of you. And to do that will require integrity, dedication, and faith and trust between Prime Source and Divine Mother, you, me, and the dragons. We're rebuilding that trust again. Okay. So to do that, I'm I wrote about it yesterday. I've just created you can work with me privately and get gridwork tools and activations with the dragons, either as a divine goddess or a starseed and a light worker. So that's on my website, so you can check that out. And also that will be part of the divine goddess grid assignment as well. Okay. But that's what the dragons wanted me to share with you all is I've had to go through this path of becoming a high priestess again, Sisterhood of the Rose, of working with the Divine Mother, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, to remember more of my journey, to remember more who I am, and to create that connection of heart and soul with the dragons so that they can trust me and I can trust them. We will be activating the dragon codes as well for Gridwork. And those of you that are called will know, and you can contact me as well. Okay. I will at the end of the video, I'll bring in the last Gridwork video and also the video for the overall video for the month. But this is an exciting time because so many of us are being called to do so many things, either in person, out there in the real world. Like I have been anchoring in divine goddess codes with the dragons for a long time, but I started really anchoring them in a couple of weeks ago because it became evident to me that there were dark vortexes and portals that were starting to open everywhere. And I hope to bring in more information about that soon. But anyway, we're prepared for this. We came in for this. We were very aware. We're in the front lines now. We're not just coasting along anymore. We're really moving into the front lines. Everything that's going on out there is to push us in here into our heart and know that we're being guided to do and share and be certain things to activate new earth. Okay, we are God's army, Divine Mother's army. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We're the Starseed ground crew, and we're Prime Source Creators ground crew. Okay. Thank you all so much, and have a beautiful eclipse. I'll be back soon, and thank you all for being here. Take care. Love, and sending you all so much love and aloha.